What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So I'm watching Tech King Mike live stream right now. Just dropped him a couple of super chats. And I'm using the Galaxy Z Flip 5G. And this phone here is fantastic. It's a forgotten device. I've been having it since the release date. So in this video, kind of give you my thoughts about this device. Some good and the bad, what I like about the Galaxy Z Flip 5G. That's what I'm talking about. My man, Tech King Mike, checking this channel out on the Galaxy Z Flip 5G. So sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So I was just checking out Tech King Mike live stream. If you not subscribed to his channel, I will leave his channel link down in the description below. Go ahead and check out his channel. If you like his content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Show him some love. All right, Galaxy Z Flip 5G. Now in 2020, they came out with two versions. You had the regular version with the Snapdragon 865 processor, 8 gigs of RAM. Then this is the 5G version. This is the one with the 865 plus processor with 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, no SD card support. We're gonna talk about some pros and cons with this device. And the reason why is because this may be a forgotten phone. And maybe Samsung made some mistakes with this device. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the display. 6.7 inch 1080p plus display, foldable, beautiful display on here, right? I really do like the display on this phone because it brings in the Samsung characteristics. And we already know that Samsung will give you a bright, vivid display. It's going to be perfect, beautiful. You're going to get deep blacks and good colors on this device. No question about it. That is a pro. Also the specs, 865 plus processor, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. That means that this phone is built for longevity, for the future. Definitely good bang for your buck when it comes down to the specs on this device. So if you invest in this phone, you find also the build quality. Big 6.7 inch display is a huge display when you want it. Fold it up is a very compact compact phone when you want to tuck it away, put it in your pocket. But overall, this device right here is a beautiful design phone. You got the specs to match, and you got everything in between. Battery life has been awesome on this device. So that's a lot of things going for this phone that I really like. So that's the pros. Let's talk about the cons. And I think this is one of the reasons why a lot of people stirred away from this phone. Let's talk about the cons. The cons is the specs, right? 865 plus processor, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, no SD card support on this phone. We heard the rumor that the S21s would not have SD card. Listen, that is a travesty. SD card support on Samsung devices is a must because, again, we've been spoiled for having SD card. Pop a 512 SD card in and you could take all your 4K high-end 60 frames per second video and put it on SD cards. A lot of information you can put on SD cards. So this is a con for this device. Also, not having a bigger display on the rear. A lot of people don't like this tiny display on the back. I think this is a huge con. A lot of people stirred away from this phone because of the tiny display in the front. All right. Now, another thing that people and pro users like myself is a con with this phone is that this phone has One UI 2.5 with Android 10. Now, most of the phones that Samsung, they got One UI 2.5 with Android 10, got DeX support. It blows me that this phone does not have DeX support. I don't know why, but this phone does not have DeX support. So that is a con. Also, with the price point. When I bought this phone, $1,400 plus tax and plus cases and all that stuff like that. This phone is a high price device. Now, yes, you're getting a foldable phone. Yes, you got to pay to play, but it has a lot of shortcomings that at a $1,400 price point, you know, a lot of people kind of stirred away from this phone at that high price point. Also, the cameras on here. The cameras are good, but it's not the best. It's not as, you know, Galaxy Note 20 ultra quality. It's not, you know, up there of the upper echelon quality when it comes down to the cameras. Now, they have some unique features with this phone when it comes down to the cameras, and this is a kind also. Now, when you open up the camera app, you could use the camera like this, and I want to show you guys some of the camera characteristics here. So I like this for video calls, right? But what I think Samsung should have done is that they should have made a landscape option if I wanted to use this mode, and then when I put it in my video editing software, I can use it on a video. So let me give an example of the Galaxy Z Flip in this mode right here, and I'm going to record myself, and I'm gonna let y'all guys see the quality and hear the audio. Let's go here. All right, so this is the Galaxy Z Flip 5G front-facing camera along with the audio. Now again, the quality is good. It could be just a little tad better. The clarity could be a little better. The sharpness could be a little better, even though it looks good. But it's not, I just feel that Samsung should have stepped up a little bit to make it better. So, and again, I would love to have a landscape option when shooting in this mode. By the chance I want to, make a full video and have it landscape, and I can upload it to my video editing software, and I can have it landscape. But unfortunately, this is what you get. You get the portrait mode effect, which is really good for video conferencing and stuff like that. But I think Samsung should have done a better job, and maybe with a future update, you might have a landscape option. So I just want to give you a camera sample of the Galaxy Z Flip 5G. All right, so when we talk about the cameras, and I'm going to show you some camera footage here with this device. And look, don't get me wrong, the cameras on here is good. You got a dual camera setup. It's just not there when it comes down to like maybe Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, cameras and stuff like that. And listen, and the reason why I call it a con is because when you're paying over $1,400 for a phone, it's supposed to have the best of the best. If you're gonna, price this device as being one of the best phones, right? One of the best foldable devices in your arsenal, then it's supposed to come with the best of the best. So one of the last cons that I failed to mention with this device is it only have one speaker. Right? Not dual speakers. And look, don't get me wrong, the speakers on here is loud, but it's not dual speakers. And here it is. Now don't get me wrong, sounds good, but it's one speaker. It's no dual speakers here. So Samsung should have gave us the earpiece speaker, should have gave us dual speakers here with this device. So that is a con. Think about it, you're spending over $1,400 for a phone, and you have a lot of cons with this phone. And I think a lot of people passed on this phone. It's because of the cons. But overall, I think the Galaxy Z Flip 5G is a good phone, but it has a lot of big missing characteristics that a lot of people passed on. I think overall, it's a good phone if you could get it at a good price, i.e. below the $1,000 price point. I think it's a fantastic phone below the $1,000 price point. But at above $1,400, I think it has some shortcomings. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is Eric the Tech Preacher. I call it how I see it, baby. I call it how I see it. Look, one of the reasons why I buy a lot of these phones and I review them, I'm not going to never sugarcoat anything on this YouTube channel. A lot of you guys might disagree with a lot of things that I say on this YouTube channel, but I got the device in hand and I call it how I see it. And it is what it is. It's a good phone, but it's missing a lot of things. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.